This whole project, an investor slide deck, an Excel financial model, a market report, and a data analysis with charts, I didn't build any of them, Gemini Notebook did. Google just rebuilt the entire engine behind Gemini Notebook. It went from a study tool that summarizes your PDFs to something that runs code, finds its own sources, and hands your finished work. And if you are still using it the old way, dropping in PDFs and asking to summarize, you are leaving the real thing on the table. I'm going to show you exactly how this works, using one real example from start to finish. Let's dive in. Normally, a project like this means you spend a week hunting down market reports, building slides, wrestling with Excel, and trying to figure out which numbers actually matter. Gemini Notebook compresses that into a single chat. And I'm not talking about answering questions about your sources. I'm talking about it doing the work. 4 things it's going to do in this video. 1. Build real files from your research. 2. Find gaps in your sources and fill them. 3. Analyze your own data and chart it. 4. Surface perspectives you didn't know you were missing. But first, you need to understand what changed under the hood, because it's the reason the rest of this work. According to Google, Gemini Notebook is now upgraded to run on Gemini 3.5 and Antigravity, providing more accurate and reliable information along with better visibility into the thinking process. Under the hood, each notebook is now equipped with a secure cloud computer, enabling Gemini Notebook to write and run code for deeper research and more complex analysis. The system includes more than 100 curated software skills, unlocking new capabilities to help you understand your sources more deeply. Google tested this against the old version. The new one won in roughly 2 out of every 3 tasks. Long document analysis, 69.9%. Advanced web research and source discovery, 78.2%. The screen looks the same, but the tool underneath is completely different. Here is a notebook. I've loaded it with the research on the TikTok AI short drama market. CDAN's 2.5 documentation, market size reports, monetization data. First prompt. Build me an investor slide deck from this research. Include market opportunity, competitive landscape, CDAN's 2.5 versus other tools, monetization models, and growth projections. A PowerPoint file appears on the right. It can be downloaded straight to your computer. Title slide, the problem, the market numbers, competitive positioning, a closing ask. You are starting from a real first draft, not a blank file. Quick note, every prompt I'm using here is in a free toolkit. You can grab it in pinned comment. Second prompt. Create an Excel spreadsheet that lays out the TikTok AI short drama market size projections, revenue breakdown by monetization model, and cost comparison between AI versus live active production. Same thing, downloads, open in Excel, and sales are live. You can edit, recalculate, add your own numbers. The data is laid out from the sources I uploaded, not pulled from thin air. One more. Create a 1-page PDF executive summary of this research. Include key market numbers, the CDAN's 2.5 competitive advantage, and the top 3 monetization opportunities. And there it is. Deck, spreadsheet, report. In the time it takes to write 3 short prompts, you've gone from a folder of research to deliverables you could send out today. Next, the source research. Normally, building a notebook means you track down every source yourself. The new version can read everything you've already got, figure out what's missing, and go find it. I type, based on what's already in this notebook, what important sources or data points are we still missing? Identify the specific gaps and find reputable sources to fill them. Instead of a generic rapid search, it reads my sources first, then comes back with specific gaps. TikTok 2026 Creator Monetization Policy, CDAN's 2.5 benchmark data against other video models, real case studies of AI short drama that worked. Nothing gets added without your approval. You choose which ones to keep, click import, and they drop into your panel. Now for the own data analysis. This is where that secure cloud computer really matters. It enables Gemini Notebook to run code for more complex analysis. I'm uploading a CSV with my hypothetical cost and revenue data across different short drama genres. I ask, compare my cost and revenue data across different content types. Tell me which genre has the highest ROI, and create a chart showing cost versus revenue per category. It doesn't eyeball the numbers. It runs code, calculates the accurate ROI for each genre, and lays out a chart showing exactly what each category costs versus what it brings back. Romance is at 5.4 times ROI. Fantasy has the biggest audience but the weakest return. Horror is the cheapest to produce but brings in the lowest margin. And it doesn't stop at the chart. It talks me through what the data is actually saying. So here's what we have: a slide deck, a financial model, a market report, and a data analysis with charts, all built from a handful of prompts, all grounded in the sources I uploaded. Google gives a few more examples. A data analyst combining messy spreadsheets from different countries, cleaning up the formatting, and generating a PDF report. A program manager turning technical documentation into a polished slide deck and a step-by-step roadmap. A gym owner analyzing ad spend against sales data to decide whether to expand. The point isn't a specific use case. The point is that Gemini Notebook is now a tool that does the work, not just a tool that talks about the work. And the habit that ties it all together is chaining these features. Let it find the sources, run analysis, and build a document in one continuous chat. Each step feeds the next. There's one more layer most people never touch. These are the prompts that turn Gemini Notebook from a research assistant into a research partner. First, are there any contrarian or alternative viewpoints on AI short drama monetization on TikTok that are not represented in these resources? Describe these viewpoints and find reputable sources. Instead of giving me more of what I already believe, it goes looking for the argument against the idea. These are the perspectives that save you from building a business on assumptions. Second, looking at all the sources in this notebook, identify any areas where sources disagree with each other. List any clear contradictions or conflicting claims. And it finds them. Different reports project different market sizes. One source said the opportunity is in romance dramas. Another says the highest RPM is in crime. It flags every point where the sources clash. One more thing. Once you've done the research in Gemini Notebook, you can take the findings over to Gemini. Paste the key insights, ask it to brainstorm potential drama concept optimized for the TikTok algorithm. Notebook does the research, Gemini does the creative work. They are designed to work together. Gemini Notebook went from a tool that summarizes your PDFs to a tool that can find sources, run code, build files, analyze data, and surface perspectives you didn't know you needed. The same interface you've already used, but underneath a completely different machine. If you take one thing from this video, it's this. Point Gemini Notebook at your own data first. Not other people's articles, not other people's research. Your own numbers, your own projects. Let it become your own superbrain. That's where the biggest difference shows up. All prompts and the workflow in the free toolkit, link in the pinned comment. New to this channel and want to learn more practical AI? Subscribe. I share AI tips and tools to boost your productivity. See you next time. Bye.